welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. One pride. It's time. Please welcome Dan Campbell and your defending NFC North champion, Detroit Lions.
On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of really an incredibly impressive run. Only one loss here in the latter stages of the season. Across the field on the Lions sideline, Dan Campbell. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They're led onto the field by the former Cal Bear, the #1 overall pick in 2016, Jared Goff.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
The numbers for Gibbs from last week: 21 carries, 109 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Here are the key inactives for this one, Charles. And as you get towards the latter stages of the season, you hope that this is a clean graphic with no names, but that's hard to do in the NFL.
Yeah, there's almost no way you think it's going to be like that. It's just a matter of what names are on the list and how you prepare to play without them. Everyone wants to finish strong. Well, the only way to do it, forget the inactive list and focus on the guys who are going to take the field.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the 1st down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Quick toss ball, Goff is complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
2 on the play.
But that's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, what a move. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is Nick's small accomplishment.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
And the defense closes quickly there and will get maybe a yard to the 33.
A gain of a yard.
Well, this defense for the Lions, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboy
finding Pickens for another catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. But he's going to have a gain of 11 to the 11 before he's brought down. 1st and 10. Now Daniels. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield. On that occasion, nothing open at all, and they swarmed him.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down and 18.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
A gain of 16.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
And that big gain may just change the thought process here on 4th down. I think in the red zone, they might now consider going for it on 4th down.
And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Lions offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Last time out, look at repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
See the athleticism there of Brian Burns stopping him behind the line.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Aiden Hutchinson. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got right on the short throw. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Jack Fox now gets set to punt. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's Daniels. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Alex Anzalone on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards. And
Daniels looking to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The Cowboys at 10-2 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
To the air goes Daniels. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way to the end zone now for a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on
the stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
20-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Quentin Williams breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front.
Under pressure, they got him again. That's how multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Cowboys offense and Jaden Daniels getting set for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And the Cowboys, 1st down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Intended for
2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And this defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. James Cook with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7.
Lions 7.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Detroit's offense ready to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47. Goff now to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 30.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10.
St. Brown motioning left. Here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 25. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave it with a third and about 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 12-yard line. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Hand off now to Gibbs. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
2nd and 6.
That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. So he stopped for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Isaac to Slaw from 8 yards out. And the Lions have retaken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Sanger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Jahmyr Gibbs and the Lions offense getting set once again.
We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, trying to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
At the 23-yard line.
On second down, they're running here. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Lions first down. First and 10 at the 31.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
On the give, here's Gibbs.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Brian Burns fly in there and drop it for the sack.
2nd and 19 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. Open man right side of St. Brown. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
A gain of 13.
Back to throw. Goff.
Down and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's a gain of 8. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Now Goff.
Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
That's good for the Lions. First down.
We both know it's difficult. They've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a
A
touchdown?
little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt, he's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded like a 5-year-old. This is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
A gain of 16 yards. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Incomplete, right side to Cook. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Cowboys on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again.
And I think the thought process going into it is, hey, if you have to be methodical, go ahead and do that. But what you really want are a couple of big plays. Eat up chunks of yardage and cut down the number of times you have to snap the football.
Now
run by Gibbs. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Now gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Gone. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this first half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. St. Brown in motion right. And Gibbs has it. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. In motion goes Raymond. Goff now looks to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Matt Surtain.
So first thing crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. And they will begin in field goal range already as they search for a potential score. Daniels looking to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for C.D. Lamb. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
now
10.
Daniels. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Aubrey good with a PAT. And it's now 21-17. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Well, he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
They go play action. Daniels. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Cook up the gut. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Setting up the screen for Cook. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A gain of 5.
5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that'll bring him back within a point. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal and cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
It's on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Another run for Gibbs here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 107 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Detroit Lions first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Get to the minute the sun is up. There's no rest.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Here's Gibbs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get it behind the line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Goff. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Off the play fake, Daniels. He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
To throw is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
He throws there, incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down.
To the air goes Daniels.
That is caught. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 42. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
1 yard gain.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 34. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
On the bootleg, it's Daniels. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he will have a Cowboys first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, 30 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to take over once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. 111 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, and the Lion first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. All that blown up by DeMarvion Overshown. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll try the air now with Goff. To the left side, he finds Slaw. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Over the middle, he's got Slaw. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
It's 8 yards.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. Well, it was too far for a field goal try. You don't really gain a whole lot out of a punt, so I don't think you have much of a problem with that, do you?
No, not at all. I think it's the right play, the exact right play, because even if you want to play defense and pin them deep, you know how hard it is for a punter to knock one dead inside the 10-yard line. That's not necessarily easily done. So I think going for it there was the right call.
This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Derek Barnes. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Even keeping the back in for extra protection on third down, they still couldn't prevent the sack. Now it's 4th and long thanks to a terrific individual effort on defense.
On to punt now, Anger as he boots this one away. The home team's offense and Jahmyr Gibbs headed back onto the field. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a play fake, and it's gone. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And they have just now been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks. And now here's a tackle behind the line.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to run it here. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So you're saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. And the
Back to throw. Daniels. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They'll swing this out to Blue. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Daniels. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over here up near the 40. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And Detroit getting set to go now. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
The 46-yard line.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Third and 3.
Now Goff. And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. And it's fourth down.
Jack Fox.
Here comes the Lions punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels. Trying to set up a screen for Blue. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. 2 yards the loss there. Now third and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. To the sideline and incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Gone. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. A yard all they need, but it's third down.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Take.
Back to throw, gone. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Open net is Waddle complete. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Daniels looking to throw. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
Daniels pass.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
Now a handoff to Blue running left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
taken down.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels going to try to sneak, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 2 yards on the play. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
He'll go right back to Lamb.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another.
On first down, it's Blue. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 2.
Here's Daniels.
2nd and 8.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now Daniels.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
A 64-yard attempt.
And his kick is no good. Oh, by the slimmest of margins, he missed it wide to the left. And that'll keep this a 1-point game. I guess I got to hand it to him. That was that was ambitious.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Goff now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Lions first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here is 3rd and 5.
It's now 3rd and 5.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here.
This to get the lead up to 4. Bates' kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send down the field goal unit, and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels.
And 10 yards to go.
It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Dallas. 41 yards.
And the Cowboys first down. A 41-yard gain. First down, Cowboys.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 10 more there and another first down.
That's another Cowboys first down.
So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it. He has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team. And think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Wells.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year and 4th overall. And the Cowboys have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it, we got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
The extra point up and good by Auburn. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. But Jahmyr Gibbs and the rest of the offense headed back out. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. The big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. A good pickup there, 21 yards. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. To throw is Goff. Throw caught by Raymond. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy, let him pick up the first down.
Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 7. Goff now looking to throw. His throw incomplete.
Incomplete.
a possible field goal on fourth. It would be 58 yards from here. Goff. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Hands it off out of the gun.
The ball carried by number 33.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Now it's Goff. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Goff now to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 28 yards. And the Lions answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and zero relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part one is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
After right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
33.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Lamb.
Daniel's pass.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is third down.
And it's third down.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Well,
you need your best play here, no doubt. Fourth down and 8. Daniel's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep that'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
27-yard line.
Now a first carry here for the running back. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on fourth down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the fourth quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the first down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Cowboys offense and C.D. Lamb ready to take over once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Throwing now is Daniels. He's got Pickens complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. They need to score and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10.
13 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. A quick throw, but incomplete. A little less than 40 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw is Daniels. Finds Pickens out right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
First down, Dallas.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Operating from the gun, Daniels. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
And it's 4th down.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Lions, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's just their 3rd loss as they fall now to 10-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.